journey this has been. We seem to have stepped into uncharted territory, yet it is charted territory for certain people. I want to do a quick whistle-stop tour of what we learned today, if I may. I know I only have 7 minutes, but it's going to be whistle-stop, I promise.
Okay.
So, the prayer set the stage by asking us to lead with empathy, guard our peace, and lift as we rise. Then we heard from SAICA's vivacious CEO and our host, Patricia Stock, who talked about the 5 I's: invest, innovate, integrate, impact, and reminded us that when a candle lights another, it doesn't lose anything, and that kindness is not a weakness. Thank you for those timely reminders, Patricia. Yoshine said women are exceptionally positioned to lead in a digital world because we lead with empathy and ethical judgment, so important. Then we heard that on doors of financial advice, because financially resilient women thrive better. Dr. Biani Zwane reminded us that leadership requires boldness. We must lead with heart, and remember, he said, go, set, ready, not ready, set, go. Then I move on to another nugget on the topic of unlocking women's voices globally. Humla said, self-belief and confidence show up. She talked about self-belief and confidence by saying that we need to show up authentically. Akonda asked us to believe in ourselves, have the inner conversations, and we also heard that we are here because other women fought for us, and we must continue to fight for other women. Know your purpose, ladies. Know your purpose. And then, as an accountant, how can we forget the E plus R equals O. Event plus restore equals outcome. Speak kindly to yourself, ladies. And then Usha talked about the power of belief, and quite frankly, my thoughts are still with that old donkey and that time. But they taught us that we need to shake the dirt, break the stake, make the move, cast the vote, change the story, and own your glory. We know that we need to unlock capital. Indeed, he spoke on pooled capital, collaboration, and mentorship, and also said that women must combine their resources and invest in each other. Manyara challenged us to obtain collateral for borrowing. She said microfunding is too expensive. We need to look at other avenues. And then Ayanda said, pay your bills on time, ladies, because it is a credit record. Alternative credit scoring lies in the way we manage stockpiles. What I was so blown away by today was the youth dialogue, passing the key. I was in awe of the gorgeous young women who sat on stage sharing their personal experiences and reminding us to pass the key to those that come after. Stories of how doors were opened for them were truly inspiring. Their wisdom was second to none. And finally, brave men that took the stage. Professor Bonang, Waldeck, and Papa President Wali. We heard the practical ways that men can empower women. And thank God we had them in the room, because suddenly it feels like it's a reality that we are being heard. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that as we bring this inspiring dialogue to a close, I would like to, on behalf of the Pan-African Federation of Accountants, express our sincere appreciation to everyone who contributed to making such a meaningful and energizing experience that was today.